Okay, we're going to do some back bends, a few twists, and some planks. So this will be very energizing. Make sure you do it not in the evenings, but more early in the morning. And remember to subscribe. SusanFoxley.com. Here we go. Let's go ahead and stand in Tadasana. Big toes together, hands in prayer. Spread your toes. Bring your fourth and fifth toe away from your big toe. Ground the root of the big toe, the root of the little toe, the inner heel and outer heel. Lift those kneecaps. Really lift those quads and those hamstrings up towards your pelvis as you anchor your bones, your leg bones down into the earth. Pull up the muscles up to your pelvis. Engage your outer hips. Engage Mula Bandha and Uddiyana Bandha. Really engage. It's similar to Kegels. Belly button in, lift your heart. Shoulders back, lift your crown. And let's go ahead and sweep up to the sky. Ground your feet as you reach up to the heavens. And if you want to do a little bit of a back bend here, since we're doing back bends, and look back. And then slowly and carefully, just bring your hands right below your knees. Look straight ahead, straight spine, belly button in, spread your toes, bend your knees and left foot back. Reach your heart forward. Anchor your right foot, anchor your left toes, ground your left hand, bring your right hand up and twist. Look up. Really reach your hand up to the heavens, creating space between your hands, spreading your collarbones, creating space between your scapulas. Come on down. Stay on those back toes, please. Bring your left toes a little bit towards the outside of the mat. Not on the outside, but a little bit towards the outside of the mat. Hands to your right thigh. We're going to do crescent pose here. Belly button in. And then from here, lift your pelvic bones as you anchor your right foot in your left toes. Try to straighten that back leg if you can. If you need to bend it, that's fine too, to let the pelvis lift and the tailbone drop. Interlace the thumbs and just reach up to the sky. And just breathe here. You'll feel a nice opening in your hip flexors. A really nice opening. If you want to lift your right heel up to get deeper into that left hip flexor, psoas area, feel free to do so. Really lifting up. Then ground that heel. Let's throw a little bit of a twist in and look to your right thumb. Beautiful. Bring your hands in prayer. Belly button in. Let's go right to warrior 3. Keep your hands in prayer. This is tricky on the grass here. Lift the left foot and balance. Belly button in. Straight leg if you can. Spread those toes of your left foot. Come back to warrior 1. Bend your right knee. Reach up to the sky. You can look straight ahead, or you can look up at your thumbs. Yogi's choice. Straight elbows. Anchor your feet into the earth. Find your bandhas. Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. Hands in prayer. And then open up to warrior 2. And stay in warrior 2. Just stay there. Extend through the arms. The dristi, which is the gazes at your right fingertips. Again, ground your feet. Really feel your feet into the earth and see if you can get balance between your right foot and your left foot. Belly button in. Let's go ahead and reverse warrior. Slide that left hand down your back leg and open up those intercostal muscles. Here you can bring your elbow onto your thigh or bring your right hand down to the ground and reach up with your left hand up to the sky. Opening up that right hip. And if you'd like to, you can bring that arm over for Parsvottanasana, opening up your heart towards the heavens, grounding your feet, grounding that back foot, and lengthen the side body. from here, you're going to sweep back. If you need to grab your right thigh to come up, that's fine. And open up into warrior two. And breathe. If you can find Ujjayi breath. And then straighten for triangle Trikonasana. Bring your fingertips to the leg or to the ground and look up. Beautiful. Reach the arm over. Come down to plank position. Hold plank position. Belly button in. Straight arms. Let's go right to a upward dog. Roll onto the tops of the feet. And you can slide your feet towards your hands. Spread your collarbones and look up. Come back to downward dog. Straight arms, straight legs. Really push your hands into the mat to really stretch your spine. Breathe deeply. Now, if you'd like to, you can jump to your hands or you can just walk to your hands. Again, bring your hands right below your knees, straight spine. Ground your feet, spread your toes. Reach up to the heavens, and let's do another little bit of a back bend here, if you can. And go back. Opening up your upper back. Bring your hands right below your knees. Look straight ahead, please. Now we're just going to do the other side. So from here, bend your knees and right foot goes back. Look straight ahead. Anchor your left foot and your right toes. Catapult your heart forward. Soften your shoulders away from your ears. Ground your right hand and bring your left hand up and twist. And all the twists kind of cleanse the liver, the kidneys, the spleen. Really good for the digestive system. And reach your arms away from each other as you twist in your abdominals. And breathe. The dristi, the gaze, is up at your left thumb. Then come on down with that hand. Bring those right toes to towards the outer edge of your mat. Bring your hands to your left thigh. Stay on your back toes to open up that right hip flexor. Bend deeply. Interlace the thumbs the opposite way and reach up. Ground your left foot. Ground your right toes. Lift the back ribs and breathe. Ujjayi breath. Ground your left foot. Ground your right toes and breathe. Bring your left heel up to open up that hip flexor. Balance on those left toes. Lift that heel and breathe. Long inhalations and long ground that heel. Let's throw a little bit of a twist in there. And from here, just look back. Look back at your left hand. And breathe, balancing. Hands into prayer. And engage your belly and your buttocks. Walk your back foot in for warrior three. It's a balancing pose. Here we go. 1, 2, breathe. 3, stare at one point in front of you. 4, and 5. It's a little more challenging on wonky grass, but I like a challenge. Back to warrior 1. Reach up, ground your back foot. Reach up for warrior 1. Ground your feet. Breathe deeply, look up at your thumb. Lift your back ribs, your side ribs. Straighten your elbows. Beautiful. Hands in prayer. Open to warrior 2. Engage your buttocks and your belly. Extend through those arms, spread your fingertips. Spread through the collarbones. As you bring your thumbs away from each other, spread through your scapulas. As you bring your pinkies away from each other, ground your feet. Nice, reverse warrior. Just stretch through those intercostal muscles and breathe. From here, you can bring your forearm onto your thigh or your left hand or left fingertips onto the ground. You can even use a block if you'd like to. Always honor your body. It's a little bit of a hip opener for your left hip. And if you'd like to, you can bring your arm over and stretch the side body. The dristi is at your right fingertips. Roll your heart open to the heavens and sweep that hand towards the floor to come back up. Come back to warrior two. Breathing deeply. Ground your feet. Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. Engage. Your lower belly is going in and up. Engaging your core. Come back to triangle, straighten your left leg. Bring your hands to the floor, or you can bring your hands right below your knee. Yogi's choice. And the gaze is up at your thumb. Ground your feet. Spine is straight. Look up. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Bring that arm over. Come back to straight arm plank. It's a little cold this morning, so I'm going to warm up a little bit by bringing your right knee to your right elbow, your left to your left, right to right, left to 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 left. These are called mountain climbers, right to right and left to left. Come onto your knees and let's go right into dolphin pose. Interlace your fingertips, ground your elbows, and then here we're going to try to go to dolphin pose, bringing our tippy toes towards our elbows. Lift your shoulders and look at your hands. This opens up your shoulders. Lift the hips up to the heavens and breathe. Long inhalations and long exhalations. And then from here, straight arm plank and breath of fire. Nice. Come into a little bit of a cobra here. Hands under your shoulders. I sometimes like to make cobra sounds. Look up. Come down. Lift your hands and legs. Spread those toes. Spread those fingers. See if you can lift your heart higher. See if you can lift your legs higher. Come back into cobra. Lift your hands and legs. Spread the fingers, spread the toes. Come back into cobra. Lift your hands and your legs. Spread the fingers, spread the toes. Internally rotate your thighs. Lift your legs higher. This is not my strength here, but it really strengthens your lower back. It strengthens the erector spinae muscles. Come back to cobra. And then here, lift again. Really nice. Come into cobra and let's go right into puppy dog pose. So puppy dog pose, you keep your hips right above your knees and it's a little bit of more of a shoulder stretch. And just rest your forehead if you can, or you can bring your forehead to a block. And just calm the mind. Ujjayi breath. Soften the jaw. Quiet the mind. Come back up. Let's do some cat-cow poses. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale back. Come on. I like coming onto my toes. So come onto your toes, hands onto your buttocks. Bring your fingertips towards your knees, elbows back, and just look back. Do a back bend here. Push your buttocks flesh down and stretch. Nice. Come back onto your hands and knees. And cat-cow, inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale back. Hands onto your buttocks. Stay on your toes. Touch your right heel and look up. And lift that left hand up. And then I like clapping and lift. I like staying on my toes and lift. If this is too much for you, just keep your hands on your tailbone and just do a little bit of a back bend here. Otherwise, keep alternating from heel to heel and breathe. Ujjayi breath. Nice. Hands in prayer. Then from here, hands onto your buttocks. And for those that can, if you have vertigo, look straight ahead, but touch your heels if you can. If not, just keep your hands on your tailbone and see if you can go back. And spread your collarbones. Now, if you can come onto the bottoms of your feet, you can do that too for a deeper back bend. But always honor yourself. If this is too much, go back to the first pose with your hands on your tailbone. Always honor yourself. Injuries can take a long time to heal. So less is more. Okay, come back onto your hands and knees. Look up and look to your belly. Spine neutral. From here, you're going to bring your left hand up. Left hand up, look up. It's a little bit of a twist. Slide that left hand through underneath, like threading the needle, and come back up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Hand down, right hand up, twist. Slide through. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Hand down. Cat-cow, look up. And look to your belly. Spine neutral. Go ahead and bring your right foot off the mat. Stay on your toes. And bring your left foot back in line with your right knee. And then here, reach up with your arm. And look up, spread through those collarbones. And stretch. Now from here, you can just ground that foot and lengthen through the side body. Really lengthen through the side body. And then from here, you're going to lift that back leg up. Flex that foot, or you can point or floint, yogi's choice, but lengthen through the side body. Then you're going to bend that left leg and try to grab that ankle. And here you can look down, you can look up, whatever feels good for you, but feel that stretch and push that foot away from your buttocks. Or you can play with it and push that heel towards your buttocks. But I'm pushing it away. And look up, look straight ahead, whatever feels good for you. And then go ahead and release that, bring the hand up and over, and cat-cow. Inhale up, exhale back. Inhale up, and exhale back. Ujjayi breath, inhale, and exhale. Spine neutral, bring your left foot off the mat. Bring that right foot in line with the knee, and then here, reach up with that foot, or ground that, reach up with that hand, and reach over, and stretch. Ground that back foot, lengthen through the side body, and stretch. Get as much length in those intercostal muscles. Those are the muscles attached to the ribs. Then reach your right foot up and stretch. Spread those toes, lengthen. Push that heel to get space between the femur and the pelvis. And then bend that knee and grab. And try to open up that right side of the body. The right hip flexor. If you want to look up, go ahead and look up. I'm on my left toes. I find that easier for me. And then release that foot. Reach up with that hand. Reach over. Anchor that right foot. Lengthen through the right side of the body. And breathe. Bring the hand down. Really nice. Cat-cow. Look up. And look to your belly. Let's do a downward dog. And from here, straight arms, straight legs. Come into plank. Really nice. Come onto your forearms. Spread your fingers. Push those elbows away from each other. Belly button and thighs internally rotate. Heart forward. Really push those elbows away from each other. Come on down. Bend your knees and grab your ankles. I kind of like my big toes touching, but you can have your legs spread. Pull the feet away from your face, or you can have your big toes touching, and then lift your heart. Ujjayi breath. Release, upward cobra. Come right into child's pose. And just rest there. Buttocks towards the heels, unlike puppy dog pose. The heels come down. And then walk your hands off the yoga mat to the right and bring your left hand on top of your right. And belly button goes over your right thigh. And Ujjayi breath. Just breathe deeply. This feels so good. And then the other side. Bring your right hand on top of your left. Belly button over your thigh. Over your left thigh. Return back to your breath. Big inhales. And big exhales. And come back to center. Stretch your arms forward to create space between your lumbar, thoracic, and cervical vertebrae. Like traction to the spine. We want space in the spine. Long inhalations. And long exhalations. Come on up. Let's do a downward dog. Really nice. Let's go ahead and bring the big toes together. Lift your right leg up and open it up like a dancer. Bring that left hip away from you. You can even twirl that ankle. And if you want to go into, it's called rock star pose. Grounding, bringing that foot behind and just opening up your heart and looking back. And come back to downward dog. Adjust your feet. Lift your big toes together. Reach your left leg up. Open that up like a dancer. That right hip moves away from your right hand. You can twirl that ankle if you want, and then roll onto your side and go back into, they call that rock star pose. Doing a little bit of a back bend here. And then come back to plank, downward dog. Straight arms, straight legs. Walk your hands back to your feet. Let's just grab our elbows and dangle, or you can grab your big toes and pull on your big toes with your elbows away from your face and lengthen down your legs. Ujjayi breath. Creating space in the body. Find symmetry between your right and left foot, making sure that there's balance between both feet. Pull on that big toe, lifting the shoulders away from the ears. And then clasp your hands behind your tailbone just to open up your shoulders. And then go ahead and switch fingers. Open up those shoulders. And then let's go to Utkatasana, chair pose. And here, you can go down a little bit further. Then reach up with your arms and stay there. Reach the thumbs away from your lower back. Look down to see if you can see your toes. You might need to back up your knees and look up at your thumbs and breathe. Now here, hands in prayer. Let's go ahead and just bring our right elbow onto our left thigh and just do a little bit of a twist here and look up. You can look down to see if your knees are even. My right knee is a little forward. Make sure your knees are even as you look up. And then back to the midline and the other side. And look up. And breathe. Soften your shoulders. You can look down at your knees again to see if they're even. And twist. Back to the midline, come to standing. And really nice, big toes together. Engage your buttocks, spread your toes. You can step up to the middle of the mat. I'm going to find a place that's a little more balanced on the grass because we're going to balance here. Spread your toes. Lift your kneecaps. Belly button in, lift your heart. And then from here, I like keeping my left hand on my sternum. Grab your right ankle. And some of you may want to just stay here. Bring your inner knees together. Lift your heart. Balance on that left foot. And if you feel comfortable, bring that knee back. Drishti is important. Stare at one point in front of you. And balance. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe. And 5. Come back to center. That's pretty good for me since I fractured my ankle in a car accident. It's getting a little better. Okay, bring that foot down. Bring that right hand to the sternum. Balance here, Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. Grab your left ankle. Inner knees together. Bring that kneecap facing the ground, belly button in. And remember, Drishti is important. Stare at one point in front of you so you can focus. And if you feel comfortable, go right into dancer's pose. 1, 2, breathe. 3, 4, and 5. come back slowly and gently and gracefully as much as you can. Nice. Come on up to the top of the mat. Beautiful. And we just do the best we can. Yoga is not an opportunity to criticize or judge yourself. We're good enough. Just as long as we get on the mat, we're doing great. And not to be hypercritical of ourselves. I know I'm just good enough. I'm good enough. I strive for imperfection. I'm imperfectly perfect. And then go back into a back bend. Some of my students use yoga as an opportunity to criticize. Let's do that back bend again. Go back. And bring your hands right below your knees. Look straight ahead. Stay there. And then go ahead and bend your knees and left foot back, lunge. Stay there. Ground your right foot. Ground your left toes. Really nice. Ground your left hand, bring your right hand up and twist. Look up at your thumb. Bring that hand back down. Ground your back foot for warrior one. Hands to your hips. And from here, bring your left arm forward. Retract it back slightly. Interlace the thumbs and go up. And breathe. Ujjayi breath. Ground your right foot, ground your left foot. Belly button in. Lift the back ribs, lift the side ribs, sparkle those fingertips. And breathe. Hands at your heart. Open up to warrior two. Stay there. The dristi's at your right fingertips. Bend your right knee a little deeper if you can. Now here we'll just go back into reverse warrior. Lengthen through the side body. Bring those fingertips, your forearm to the thigh or your hand to the ground. Yogi's choice. To open up that hip. And then reach over. I like making a mudra with my left fingertips. Some people just extend their fingertips, but the gaze is at the pinky. And lengthen the side body. You can even roll your heart open a little more towards the heavens. And sweep that hand down. And come on up back to warrior two. Extend through those arms. And then triangle, straighten that right leg. And you can either stay here, right below the knee, or bring your hand to the floor. Always honoring your body. And breathe. Here we're going to go into Ardha Chandrasana. Half moon, walk your back foot in. You can use a block if you'd like to. And extend that back heel. With my older clients, I use a wall. They do this against the wall and really open up. And if I'm balancing, sometimes it helps for me to just look to the ground. But the proper pose is to look up at your left hand. And then you're going to bend that top leg and open up for Chapasana. Open up. It's a deep back bend here. Always honor yourself. And opening up that hip. Long inhalations and long exhalations. And then release that foot and come back to Trikonasana, triangle pose. And look up. And breathe. Reach that arm over. Come into straight arm plank. And breathe long inhalations and long exhalations. Let's go ahead and bring the right knee to your right elbow, left to your left, right to right, left to left, right to right, left to left, right to right, left to left. Really nice. Then let's go on to our forearms and push those elbows away from each other. Spread your collarbones thighs internal, straighten those knees, and breathe. Beautiful. Come on down. And cobra. Lift your hands and legs. Cobra. Lift your hands and legs. Cobra. Lift your hands and legs. Cobra. Go right to child's pose. And stretch. Really nice. We have one more side to go. Really nice work. Back bends are very, very, very energizing. They give you energy, exhilaration. They're really good to prevent depression. Forward bends work your parasympathetic nervous system, and back bends come into downward dog, work your sympathetic nervous system. So they're a little more energizing. Walk your hands back. And if you want to, the traditional pose is in Ashtanga, you bring your hands underneath your feet. Or you can just grab your elbows, look up, and slide down. And just breathe. Release. Come into Utkatasana, hands in prayer chair pose. And then reach up and look up at your thumbs. Hands in prayer. Come on up to the top of the mat. Big toes together. One more side to go. Let's go into a back bend here. And look back. Hands right below your knees. Look straight ahead. Create space between each individual vertebrae. And here we're going to step the right foot back. Look straight ahead. Ground your right hand and bring your left hand up. And look up. Spread through those collarbones. Anchor your left foot in your right toes. Create width so you open up the lungs. Bring that hand back down. Ground your back foot for warrior one. Hands in prayer, or hands at your hips. Right hand forward. And retract it back slightly. And here, just interlace and reach up. Reach up. Or you can have your hands shoulder width apart. Reach up. Hands in prayer, open up to warrior two. Engage Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. Ground your left foot, ground your right foot. Extend through those fingertips, please. And reverse warrior. Slide that hand down your back leg, opening up those intercostal muscles. And then you can bring your forearm to your thigh or your left hand to the ground. Always honor yourself. If something doesn't feel right, listen to that. Grounding your feet. Reach over and stretch. Sometimes I like to make a mudra, looking at my right pinky. Sweep back to warrior two. Hold warrior two, extend through those arms. And then triangle. You can bring your hand to the right below the knee or to the ground and look up. Reach up to the sky. Look up at your thumb. Then step that back foot in for Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. If you need a block for your left hand, go ahead and use a block. I'm going to stare at the ground because I'm feeling a little wobbly. But the traditional pose is to look up at your right hand. Extend through that back heel. Lift that right hand up to the heavens. And then if you can, bend that right foot and try to grab that right foot to open up for Chapasana. Open up. Breathe deeply. Long inhalations and long exhalations. And release. Reach that hand up. Come back to Trikonasana. And you can look up at your thumb. Reach that arm over and come right into plank position. And then just roll onto the tops of the feet for upward dog. Look up and downward dog. Plank position. Roll onto the tops of the feet, upward dog. And downward dog. Today's Saturday, so there's a lot of foot traffic this morning. Come back to plank. And after the Palisades fires, a lot of people have moved to Santa Monica. My heart goes out to all of my friends. I can't even imagine. Downward dog. It's really, really a tragedy that our community's still trying to navigate through. Come back to plank and upward dog and downward dog. Walk your hands back to your feet. Come right, duck feet. Come into a squat. If you want to keep your hands on the ground, but if you can bring your hands in prayer and just lift your heart and push those elbows into your thighs, and then reach your right hand onto the ground and just reach your left hand up. And then hands in prayer and other side. And then hands in prayer. Bring your hands right behind your buttocks, straighten your legs, and bring your fingertips behind you and go right into chair pose and go back. Now stay there and just straighten your arms. If you can bring your buttocks through your legs and skim the floor, try to do that. And bend. If you need to place your hands on 2 blocks to do this. And then lift and go back. Lift and go back. And lift. And from here, go right to Navasana. Hands behind your knees. Spread your toes. And go right to, if you want to straighten your legs, you can straighten your legs, big toes together. Spread your toes, look up to the heavens. And breathe. And then reach up to the sky. And grab your toes. And find the back bend in your forward bend. Lift your heart. Push your heart toward your feet. And then from here, spread your toes. If you need a belt, go ahead and use a belt. And come down. Ujjayi breath. Nice, come on up. That'll calm your nervous system after all those back bends. And come into diamond pose, so bring your feet a little bit away from you into a wider butterfly and just rest your forehead into your feet. If you feel like you want to go to a deeper Baddha Konasana, you can bring your feet towards your pelvis and come down. And I push my elbows into my thighs to open up a little wider. come on up. And Shavasana. Go ahead and lie down. Palms open to the heavens. Rest your head. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. And rest. Just soften your temples and your cheeks and your jaw. And just relax your lower jaw from your upper jaw. Relaxing the arms and fingers, your heart and belly, your buttocks and legs and feet and toes. And just go deeper and deeper and deeper into relaxation. Letting go. Relax deeply. And just go back to feeling the rise and fall of your belly and the expansion and contraction of your ribs. And bring the awareness to your nostrils. And whether you're breathing more through the right nostril or the left nostril. And stay there for as long as you'd like. And just relax deeper and deeper and deeper. Stay there and relax. Thank you for joining me today. And namaste. Mwah. God bless you.